Is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And it's hoisted clear. Serbia are looking to go forward now. He's Girassi! And that is doing no harm at all.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Girassi looks to get on the end of this. Oh, well measured. Osimhen, chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Has a look and place it forward. Now, can they get him away? Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Doku goes steaming forward. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. So Nilsson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
It's a lovely, delicate pass. Davids calmly anticipates. Ribery. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Just eases him off the ball. Bastoni, there he goes, he's having a shot! That's another chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Galatasaray have their second corner now. Big header! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Goal! Galatasaray! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Big chance! Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is simply terrific, finished with beautiful deftness.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head and even quicker feet.
Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi. Now it's Ribery. Oh, not quite.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, no joy this time. Out to the left it goes. And he's been shifted off it. And it's Modric. Modric is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Modric. Strong running down that left flank. Looking to play him in. Hernandez. Beckenbauer. And it's Hernandez. He is through here. Ribéry. Played into the box. Cleared without hesitation. Galatasaray applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Modric. Ball is over the line. In with the challenge. Ribéry over to the left. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Great vision. And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Galatasaray find a position of real strength now. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter.
And that's it. My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. And already we're underway here. Well, 5 at the back, Jim. It does feel fairly defensively oriented, this formation.
Well, you could say it's a lineup that's all about creating positive transitions. The lack of width in midfield with just 3 in there makes the role of the fullbacks more crucial, or wing-backs. You have to have them constantly push up, forcing opposition players back. And
Zielinski! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Spread it left. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Laimer. And it's Mukiele. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
well, Peter, I can tell you that I'm a fan of this guy, Christian Romero, described by his national team boss as spectacular.
Takes the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lima, can he get it through? Yamal receives it in a... And a shot! Off the post! Goal! Serbia! And Serbia score first. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he has been fouled there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Zielinski. And he cuts out the supply. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well timed, excellent interception. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lima! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Well, they've got it again. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Good running, strong and purposeful. Van Dijk. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's on it, can he get away? Serbia have a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's gone for the shot. Oh, the ball's run loose here. And a goal kick. Inter Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just...
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Threads one in. Now it's Darwin. He's picked his way through. Oh, good spread. Back into the middle. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Batistuta. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Zielinski. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Kukcu.
Serbia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. He's beaten the last man. Darwin given the lift of his goal. Now it's Darwin. Out for a throw. And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Oh, shooting chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Yamal. Vlahovic. Vardiol. Now it's Mbappe. Adams deals with that comfortably. Mukiele. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe, and that's not going to reach. DiMarco. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Serbia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 5. Lascia il campo per il...
There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. Played back in. Oh, well played. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mukiele. That's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Chiellini. Alexander-Arnold. Played out to the right. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Now it's Zielinski. Oh, super ball. Goes for a shot! Goal! Back to within one. Interesting. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Inter Milan get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He's through here. And he's got his range wrong there. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Now there's a headline maker, Steven Gerrard.
Focal point for any team he plays in.
Yeah, I suspect he may be...
Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
And the pass is intercepted. Looking to play him in. Girassi is having a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Girassi is offering a wry smile there.
Serbia with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And that is Mbappe! Davids! The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Oh, that's fabulous. Great vision. Tries a shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Haaland. Now it's Lopez. He is through here. Looking for options for movement. Ball driven towards the far post. Haaland. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Kane. Haaland. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now, can they get him on? And a chance! Backward it goes. He's gone for goal! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Haaland. And he gets rid in a hurry. And here comes the corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Nunez. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 2, then. He's got tall. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Mbappe. He's in a great position here.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's very neat. Haaland stood his ground strongly. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
It's a throw-in. Gerrard. That's been slipped through. He's found a way through. Shot at goal! Goal! Serbia! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
That's the throw. Serbia have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Van Dijk. Vermeer. Out to the right. Alexander-Arnold has it in a wide position. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he opts to go forward. Kimmich. Now it's Haaland. Mbappe. Haaland. And the shot! It's in! Right back in the game! So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
Besiktas get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Some front-footed pressing going on here. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well,
chance, surely! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
oh, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Serbia grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Girassi. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And we've reached half-time.
Serbia are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Serbia lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And the action is back on the way. And it's Alexander-Arnold. There's the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? It's out of play for a goal kick. Davids might just make this. And here's Mbappe. Lima takes a shot. And he's gone looking for safety. Takes a shot! He's kept it out just.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
So, third corner of the game. Adams! No, not the best of headers. Haaland. Besiktas looking to pass their way through. Mukiele chooses to go crossfield. That'll be a throw-in. Has a look and plays it forward. Mbappe! Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe, he's got away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
It's a promising position. He shifted it to the flank. Over to the left. DiMarco. Knocks it into space. Donnarumma breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Takes aim and crosses. And he's cut it out. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Davids. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. He's away. And the finish! He'll try to keep this alive. Gerrard. A probing pass. Pass somewhat off target. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Threads one in. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's with the keeper. DiMarco. Just about up to 75 minutes. Gerrard. And it's Masuaku. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Great ball, and he's in here. Flash, and the shot! That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Deftly out wide. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Kane tries to pass it through. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Girassi, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, super ball. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution for Serbia, number 26, Davids, number 27, Leiber, number 11, Mbappe, coming on the field, number 17, Gaisca Mendieta, number 23, Barella, number 7, Bukayo Saka. Substitutions taking place.
Donnarumma will have to save it here, or there's real trouble. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi. And he's been shifted off it.
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, well played. Not the most accurate pass. Two minutes to be added on. Nicely aimed pass. Kane, that is a great pick out. It's not an especially good pass, that. Goes looking wide. And we're done. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Serbia definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this is...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would have to say the Nigerian striker Victor Osimhen. I think he's someone who can be a target man and a poacher all in one, Peter. I think he's very good with his back to goal. He has a lovely first touch, and at the same time he's got the pace to run behind defensive lines, and it's very difficult to see any weaknesses in his game. The complete package.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Davids. Doué providing an outlet on that flank. Doué, and he's managed to get free. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Osimhen. Scholes. He's shifting through the gears here. Drilled in low. Nicked it back promptly. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Yamal. Hakimi gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. Now it's Scholes. Now it's Yamal. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Park Ji-sung. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's found a way past. Beckenbauer lays it forward.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's picked his way through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
I think it looks as if they're going to try and whip this one in with pace.
Oh, that was close. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, it's come to nothing. Adams. Knocks it into space. Harrison does really well there. He is strong. No, that pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Scholes is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Park Ji-sung looking to penetrate opposition lines. Played out to the left flank. DiMarco, and he's worked it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Serbia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Ball's played through. It's a promising position. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Yeah, he's fouled him there. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. Robertson has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. Pass somewhat off target. Hakimi. Yamal. Well, that has not gone well. Beckenbauer. Mendieta. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal stood his ground strongly. Great ball, and he's in here. And Park Ji-sung! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He has a look up, and he shoots! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
And he was quick to react. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Look, chance for a shot! And it's Park Ji-sung. And the whistle goes for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Serbia are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And the action is back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mukiele. And the pass is intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he's in on goal. Shoots! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Serbia are doing very nicely, thank you.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Yamal's cross.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste. Serbia are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And now the breakaway. Tries to play it through. Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Neymar did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a good run down the right. He has found the way through. Yamal. Rijkaard. Davids. Can he latch on to this? Yamal.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. That is lovely. And here's Osimhen. Osimhen!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's through here. Park Ji-sung. That's a good ball out wide. For Palmer. Now it's Osimhen. Looking for options for movement. Saliba. Tries to pass it through. Looking for the run. And that could set him on his way. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And he's picked it up out wide. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. No foul, says the referee. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Osimhen. No, that's been intercepted.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Can he finish? Sticks it away. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Takes a shot! Danger averted for now. Neymar demonstrating his defensive quality there. Great vision. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And that's gone loose. Park Ji-sung defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Palmer. He shifted it to the flank. Yamal. Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Serbia can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Neymar picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.